Our top focus at this hour, a British-owned cargo ship was damaged in a drone attack off rebel-held Yemen. A maritime security firm said the same on Tuesday, the latest in a dozen of incidents in the Red Sea recorded of late. Yemen's Iran-backed Houthis, who control much of the war-torn country, have been harassing Red Sea shipping for months now in protest against the Israel-Hamas war. The rebel attacks have triggered reprisals by American and British forces, including a wave of airstrikes that hit dozens of targets late on Saturday. British firm Ambrace stated that the Barbados flagship reportedly incurred minor damage on the port side in an attack west of Hodeidah. The ship speeded up and performed evasive maneuvers before continuing south towards Bab al-Mandeb Strait. The Houthi attacks have put the spotlight on Tehran's vessels. Iranian ships in West Asia have long been suspected of serving as forward operating bases for Iranian commandos. The Behshad and Sawiz ships are registered as commercial cargo ships with a Tehran-based firm sanctioned by the US. The Sawiz, then later the Behshad, have loitered for years in the Red Sea off Yemen, suspected of serving as spy positions for Iran's Revolutionary Guard.
And there will be additional actions taken to hold the IRGC and affiliated militias accountable for their attacks on U.S. and coalition forces. We do not seek conflict in the Middle East or anywhere else, but attacks on American forces will not be tolerated, and we will continue to take all necessary actions to defend the United States, our forces, and our interests.
The Iranian forces described the vessels as floating armories. Tehran says the Behshad is aiding an Iranian mission to counteract piracy in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. However, Iran is not publicly known to have taken part in any recent campaigns against rising Somali piracy in the region off the back of the Houthi attacks. Just before the new campaign of US airstrikes began, the Behshad traveled south into the Gulf of Aden. It's now docked in Djibouti in East Africa, just off the coast from a Chinese military base in the country. The Sawiz is now in the Indian Ocean, near where the US alleges Iranian drone attacks recently have targeted shipping. Behshad often switches off its automatic identification system, meaning it does not broadcast its location, and is reportedly being guarded by Iranian Navy vessels. Reports further suggest Tehran's warships are spotted near the Behshad and small boats often visit the vessel. The big question, why would Iran constantly have small vessels going back and forth from a cargo vessel that is monitored by the Navy? WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.